9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got me up the coast, boy. Wanna hear the ocean roar crash over me. Then ride it home, dance it up in moonlight. Hold me tight and don't let go. Watch over me. We are all stardust, stardust, stardust. Left behind, left to find one another, face the sun, fear no one, 'cause we are all one, we are all one, we are all one, we are all one, we are all. Lift me up, yeah, moonchild, put me into overflow.
Superstar. Hey guys, so come on, you could be my emotional support. So I don't know, I hope that my title changed. I don't know what's happening, guys. I don't know. I truly think people are getting scared. And I don't think she's going to be showing up. I don't know. It's just, I'm just freaking, oh God. I don't know. I mean, I woke up and I talked to her this afternoon, and you know, when she told me she was going to have to cancel because something came up, and I was like, oh my God, are you serious? And she's like, I don't know if I can do it tomorrow or maybe tomorrow. And I'm like, everybody was looking forward to this, you know, and she has a lot of freaking information. And then she's like, and then I talked to her, and she said that she was just really nervous, that she's not scared of him, but she's never done something like this, and she's just really nervous. But yeah, she wants her ability to go down because of what he did to her mother and stuff. And I'm disappointed because I'm disappointed big time. I don't think I've ever been this disappointed. Seriously. I just hate that our conversation didn't record. Because it was really important. And I don't know if she's scared. That's what I'm thinking, but when I talked to her this afternoon, she was like, she's like, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm just nervous. She's like, yes, she's like, I really want to. And she's like, if my husband's there with me, it will be fine. Yesterday she was like really fired up for it and everything. So it just sucks because it's just good to hear it from the person themselves And I don't know what's exactly is going on. Oh, she told me that I could use any of the info. She was like really wanting it out there. She's like, use the call. No, like the phone call was supposed to be recorded, guys, our phone call, but it didn't record. That's the problem. And so I asked her to come on my live, and she seemed really pumped for it. And then it was today, just something started changing. But when I talked to him, I say them because her husband was with her. I mean, they were like really, I asked her that. I texted her that. I haven't got any response since our call this afternoon. I asked her if she would rather, because I was kind of getting nervous because I wasn't hearing back from her again. And I said, if you're too nervous about going live, like, let's just do a call, me and you, and and I'll make sure it gets recorded this time, because when I was talking to her, she's like, oh yeah, use whatever. I don't care. She's like, I'm not scared of Bill Shipley. I'm not even scared of Bill Shipley, and she seemed very confident. But I don't even know if it's really good for me to even be live right now, because I'm just like, I don't even know what to talk about now. I haven't been able to like sleep because of all this, like past couple nights. Like, it's been really making me nervous. Sorry to whoever it was, the wiener. It's not. No, that's not it, Luminous. She was already talking about backing out. So I think it's just nervousness, or I don't know. She said she doesn't act scared of him at all. She said it's like she's just nervous. Kelly called. He doesn't have a release date, so that's another thing that doesn't make sense. Like, Kelly said she called just yesterday because she wanted to make sure, check on that. And she said there's no release date for him. So that's something I haven't been able to talk to her about since, because I found that out like after I talked to her this afternoon. And I texted her, I told her like, hey, I hear he doesn't have a release date. Like, so, but I guess his like ex-wife, like, or ex-girlfriend, or whoever she is, baby mama or whatever, one of his baby mothers, he has a hold. He doesn't have a release date yet. He has a hold. Yeah, I did talk about the call I had with her. I talked about it yesterday. I told this is the thing. My memory is so bad, and Just really, just a bummer. I talked about how she said that the night or the day that her mom passed, Billy, I guess, or her mom was staying with her the day that she was picked up, Sherry was picked up and taken over to Bill's. She said she begged her mom not to go. And then, 3 hours later, she ends up deceased. There's there's proof of him like throwing gasoline on her and having a gun to her, threatening he was going to burn the place down, shoot her and then burn the place down, poured gasoline all over her and everything, killed her dog by putting it in a car. But you guys, it's just like you have to hear it from her. That's the thing. It just doesn't, Bill didn't even, when she was found, Bill didn't even call. He wasn't even the one that called 911. She's the one that called 911. When she left, she was fine. When she called 911, she walked to the ambulance. She's going to have to explain it all. And that's what I'm saying. It's hard for me to explain. So I'm just so disappointed because this was very important. I'll try to call her, but I know I've already tried several times. Bandit is a year old. Which I told her I could do that. Like she could just call and I could put her on speaker. I was hoping maybe, I know she has an odd schedule. She works third. So I was hoping maybe like she fell asleep and just took a nap or something. But she told me stories of how he would have, you guys, I really need her to tell this. Oh my God, it's so crazy. She told me stories how her mom's, like, he would like have her, like they would fight because Bill wanted her to role play as a child, like, and the stepfather-daughter scenario, I guess. Well, I talked to Kelly today and she's like, I wanted to tell you, like, that whole the role-playing thing. She's like, I can back that because he did the same thing to me. Except he was wanting me, and I was like, oh my gosh, how old did he want you to pretend to be? And she said 12 years old. And she said that he wanted to be the grandfather, pretend that he was the grandfather and she was the grandchild. That's what Kelly told me today. And according to Brittany, Sherry and Bill would fight because Sherry didn't want to do the whole role playing as a child. I know it's not me, but it's just like I'm not good at, my memory is not good. And like the stuff, you just have to hear it. I'm not a good storyteller. You know, I'm not good at repeating things. Like some people, I'm all scattered. And she's really good at telling everything. She's just good at it. Because it's her experience, you know? Yeah, Kelly was wanting to watch it too. Like, we were all looking forward to it. I don't think I was probably looking forward to this more than any. I mean, because the info she had, like, not only about Bill, about Marlena Crawford. I don't know. I'm sure it does. She doesn't live there in the area, but she's pretty close though. So yeah, he did do the same thing with Kelly. Kelly told me she's the one that told me that today when I talked to her that she could back the part about the role playing thing because he did that to her too. She said she tried to do it, but she couldn't. She said she couldn't. But you know, what makes it effed up fantasy is the part that he wanted her to be like 12 years old, act like she was like 12. Like an action that, I mean, and also Brittany was telling me like literally the day after her mom passed, Bill was sending her messages like, will you send me a pussy picture? Will you put a skirt on and send me a picture of your freaking, I was going to have to put a trigger warning like crazy on this. Like, cause since, I mean, the subject matter that we were going to be talking about was going to be like, whoa. So just like I said, Brittany and her mother, Sherry, would it would cause problems in their relationship as mother and daughter because the mother was jealous because Bill was coming on to her daughter. And he was doing it like a day after her passing. I don't know. Maybe she'll wake up and decide to come on. Who knows? I'm sure I'll be able to get her to. She really does want Bill locked up for life. Like, she knows that he hurt her mother, in her opinion. And it is a whole ass reality show. It's crazy. She told me a story. Brittany told me a story about how the first time that Bill was gonna meet her daughter, who was 6 at the time. Bill was like, kept talking about how he couldn't wait. He was like, I don't know where they had it. It was going to be the first time that Bill met Brittany's daughter or something, which he was calling his granddaughter. And he was like, he kept talking over and over again about how he was so excited to meet his beautiful granddaughter. and kept saying her name, whatever it was, just kept talking to him. She said it made her so uncomfortable that she literally like said to him, Bill, if you freaking say one more time how excited you are about me and my daughter, I'm going to cancel the whole freaking thing. It's like, I was like, wow, that sounds like Don Wells when he kept talking about Allie's young daughter who he claimed was sent to some institute, and he kept constantly talking about how beautiful she was and how beautiful she was. And oh my God, I can't believe they did that. She was such a beautiful little girl. Maybe she heard loud bangs and now. Who is that? What? Who said that? That's something else she told me about, was something about about bangs. Who said that? That person knows her, whoever that is. I'm telling you, nobody knew that story. If somebody said something about loud bangs, they know her. Let me look for that comment. Hunted coyotes. Maybe she heard a loud bang. Dang it. I wish if anybody can find that comment, send it to me. I saw Hunted Coyotes bang comment and want to ask. So, Kelly, did you hear about that too? Story? No, I need to see the actual Hunted Coyotes comment, not Tracy saying it. I need. Hold on. People keep sending me Tracy's comment. I need to see Hunted Coyotes comment. It's crazy that somebody said something like that because she told me a story about, but that's not it, Justin. That's not the screenshot. That's Tracy's screenshot. That's Tracy repeating the comment. I need the Hunted Coyotes comment. I want to find the Hunted Coyote, that account, because I want to find it and go to it. The original person who said it. Then why do you, my theory is if you're upset about us telling our stories that include Bill, then maybe it's somehow your best. Right, Kelly? And she's not talking about me. She's talking about the people telling us like maybe it's in our best interest not to talk about him. It makes me feel like it does make me feel like people are trying to say it's really in your best interest, the person making that comment, for us not to talk about it. Well, where did you hear why did you say the bang comment though? What made you say maybe she heard some bangs? Thank you. Checking out Hunted Coyotes YouTube. What is that? You're showing Hunted Coyotes on June 28th, 2021. Some of his videos look like he could be from that area. Anyways, thank you for sending me that. The reason why, Kelly, have you heard something about the banging as well? The reason why that comment is very suspicious is because I literally heard of she literally just today told me a story about Bill Shipley. Do you know Bill Shipley? Wild Coyotes, or whatever your name is, because that is something that he did to her to try to scare her. Bill Shipley played a prank on her about banging on the window or door or something about trying to act like it was paranormal. I don't know the story. See, that's why we need her here. Like that's something like he did a prank, something like that, about banging on her door or something. So it's just weird that you said that. My wish list, I think it's the exclamation wish list, or is it exclamation Amazon? I need to add some items too. I don't think there's that much on it. She literally was telling, and Nicole, I'm noticing, see, this phone, I don't have service on it anymore. It's the one that used to record all my calls like perfectly. And now it's just not working when I use this with a call from Google Voice number. Let's see okay. Link Pop has it on it, but hold on. Okay. This is... Yeah, I did know that, Marlena. I've heard the same rumor that Chris Marco's address was, for some reason, listed as 110 Ben Hill Road for... That's what I was trying to do, Dolores, but it's not working. Only when I get calls in to it. When I get calls in, like incoming from like to my Google Voice number on my old phone from like Fred, it records. But I guess it's just outgoing. You have to leave, Brandy? Oh, what? Wild Bill Shipley was a legend in the Wild West. Oh, was he? Shanna, I heard you've been having all kinds of problems with your... I don't understand. This is so... I'm going to keep trying to get hold of her. What did she say about Marlena Crawford? That they had a... Marlena Crawford, like, she knows, or they know her boyfriend pretty well, Marlena's boyfriend pretty well. And I don't know. And so there, she had a crazy story about Marlena Crawford, about how I guess Marlena Crawford's child was taken. This is what, so one time she overheard Daniel like yelling at Marlena, or yelling about Marlena, that, oh, it's all because of her, our kid was taken, and saying something about how their kid was the one that was supposed to be kidnapped and they took the wrong one. Yeah, it's a weird, crazy story. Like that, for some reason, Marlena and her boyfriend are like, we need to get a hold of him. He might talk. That's a new one to get a hold of, because I hear that they're separating, and I hear that she is, I hear that they're separating, and it's all because of the Summer Wells thing, and him saying that it's all because of her like saying that their daughter was really supposed to be the one that was taken. Like Marlena set it up, or I don't know. It's crazy story. Daniel, that's Marlena's boyfriend, or her husband, or whatever. A booger on my nose. Yeah, she had a crazy story. I really want you guys... I'll get her sometime. I hopefully, I don't know. I knew that there would be a lot of people interested in it. I knew it. I thought you... Bill has a burner phone in jail. Yeah. For some reason, Marlena's husband or boyfriend is under the impression it was supposed to be their child that was taken that day. And how, I don't wonder, it doesn't make sense to me, but how CPS could take their kid because of Summer Wells, but that's what he's saying. That has to do with the Summer Wells situation, why Marlena Crawford got her child taken. So that's a really odd thing to say. Oh, thank you, Nicolina. I can't believe I cried about it, though, dude. I cried a lot. I was really disappointed. It is really helpful information that I really wanted you guys to hear, and I won't remember. I mean, I'll randomly, probably over time, remember things and tell you guys, but she's the one that lived it, and she's the one that's going to know how to tell what happened so much better. I'm going to get it like probably partially wrong. Yeah, remember when Judy Sue said she wonders if the wrong kid got taken? Yeah, that's a strange thing to say, Judy Sue. How would you know that? It seems to be the same thing Marlena Crawford and her boyfriend or husband think. That's very strange. Thank you, Nicolina. Yeah, you can come up now because my freaking show got canceled, I guess. And I mean, unless she ends up showing up. I had an interview scheduled, and let me make. Okay. Hey. Oh, it's really her. I was like, well, don't want it to be imposter.
Up just to say hi. First of all, let me. So, I was listening to Ernie's bullshit last night.
Oh God.
So I'm not a Summer Wells aficionado, but I'm really pissed off, Ziggy, that he had the audacity to say that he had spoke to Allie. And then he didn't bring it up until after Allie died, and she can't
say I didn't talk to you, right?
Correct.
I don't watch him because I didn't. I went in his chat a couple days ago, and I randomly saw he was like, they were talking. I saw my name all in chat, and I saw somebody talking about me, and I replied to him. I said, "Oh, really?" or something. I was talking to somebody in chat, and he was like, "Oh, Ziggy, funny you're here. Funny how I haven't seen you in months. Come over here. Would you like to come up on panel?" I was like, "Nope," and I dipped.
Okay, so
he claims that now he's talked to Allie.
Yes, and that between Allie and Hunter, they. Oh my God, I'm so angry. Said that Summer was hit in the head with a hammer.
Oh my God, dude.
I know. And then I also heard that Cher did a live stream stating that there were photos released that she couldn't share because they were too graphic.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. See, I don't know. I didn't see these photos, and I don't know. But it's weird. That's part, it's kind of perception, isn't it? About the photos.
Is
It's
it
hard to tell what
perception? No. Perception is something that is interpretative. Like if I look at a piece of art, I can perceive this art as beautiful, and you can perceive it as not beautiful. Okay,
Mhm.
so it's not perception per se, Ziggy. They're literally making shit up. They're making shit up.
Yeah, well, see, Justin says he saw the pictures. That's why I believe it. But I don't know. If they're really CP, I don't want it sent to me, obviously, because you don't. So how do you? I don't know how you would handle that.
I don't know either, but as a
You
non-summer
don't think
well,
it's true, huh? At all? I mean, I know that
Duchess of
freaking Ernie is
Darkness,
making shit up.
Duchess of Darkness, I'm sorry if my voice bothers you. That was not my intent coming up on Ziggy. Ziggy and Justin seem to know a lot more about this case than anybody else. So that's why I came here to ask questions.
Yeah.
I literally listen to the most disgusting things on Ernie's.
Yeah. Justin, you want to come up? He's the only one that's like been able that can really even comment on those pictures because I just watched for a few minutes because I was like, well, gosh, I mean, I have to go by. I'm sorry, I don't really, I'm not a big Cher fan to those, but it's okay if I know Justin's friends with her and stuff. Like, I think she is kind of a shady opportunist, and that's just my opinion. But Justin said he did see him, and I believe Justin.
Oh, he
They're
saw
not
these
fully nude.
photos?
Yeah, but I don't know how you would see them. Did she send them to you? If they're like, I would be afraid to have them on my phone if they're really something bad. I would, that's a tough one. Oh, drop the link, says Justin. He'll probably explain it better. See, I didn't watch it all, so I'm afraid to say the wrong thing here because once
It's
I
so
figured out
messy.
anything that we can't.
It
That's
was
why I
messy.
wanted this lady up on here so bad. We need to hear things from the actual people, or we need to actually see proof, but you can't really with that, I don't believe Ernie. I don't know what Ernie has said at all. Like maybe Justin heard it.
Hey, hold on. Let me
Hey,
turn this fucking
sorry,
down.
Justin. I just knew you would be able to explain this probably a
Yep,
little bit better because I really
one
didn't watch
second.
very much of that. And I'm going to grab a drink if that's
Can you
okay.
hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay,
Yes.
sorry.
Yes.
Okay, so so Don took a picture and text Cher one day, and he said nobody has ever seen this picture, and it was a nice picture of summer. But what he forgot, like on iPads and iPhones, you know how there's a reel at the bottom where you can see other pictures?
Yes.
Okay. He took a picture from his phone to an iPad. And you can tell it's to an iPad because the screen is cracked. Right? You get what I mean?
Yeah, the bottom roll, right?
Right. But you can tell he took a picture from his phone to an iPad because the iPad screen was cracked and you can see it cracked.
Oh, yes. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So and it's very, 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 very tiny pictures at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one is of Summer. You can tell she has a bottom, like a bathing suit. It's like a
Okay.
skin collared bathing suit. if you will, or maybe even a coral color. And it's like the best thing I can say is that she's posing. It looks like she's posing. You can't tell if there is a top or not. You can't tell.
Are these the same photos that Ernie showed about
No,
18 months ago?
nobody has ever seen these photos.
Okay.
Nobody. Guaranteed. There are other photos. One is like, I don't know, of like a toy box. And then there is another photo of it's just Summer's back. It's just her back. That is it. That is all it is in the picture. It's just a back.
So are these
And
normal photos that a father would take, or are these?
well, let me finish it. There's two other photos that I don't know what they are, and this is why I told, in my opinion, I would have sent them off because I don't know what they are. I don't know if it's food or if it's a wound, if that makes sense. It looks like it's so tiny. That's the problem. And you just don't know what it is. And then there's a picture of Summer with her hands up in the air. Like, like when they say, please don't shoot, you know what I mean? And you got your hands
Yeah.
up in the air. It's like that. Now, there is zero photos in that was on there of her. TBI even said, listen, if there was any nudity, you can't even send it to us. You know what I mean? Like, so there was no nudity. The problem is there was a couple photos on there that you don't know what it is because they're so tiny. Now, Don Wells has lived with two of Arkansas's most violent child rapists. The kids lived in the home. Don Wells has went in people's homes that he doesn't know and stole their panties. We have police records of this. Don Wells has said he has
Wait,
been
are
into.
you kidding me right now?
No, I'm
No,
not
I
kidding
didn't,
you. He's,
you didn't hear about that?
I'm
yeah,
not part of this case.
Don has broke in women, and the police showed
That's kind
up,
of a
and
newer thing that we learned, or that JOL part. Yeah, that's kind of a somewhat newer. What, 6 months ago or something?
yeah, Don has went in and got these women's panties and knew the woman was sleeping, and she didn't know anybody was in the house. And Don has said that he has been in places where bad things has happened to children with his own words. These are his own words. Um, Don is called minors a body from hell. Don has openly admitted to SAing his sisters. All of
Now,
these things.
listen, I absolutely agree that Don is a predator. Absolutely. So, let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Do you think the timeline is not correct for June 15th?
I don't think we know the entire timeline for June 15th, to be quite honest with you. These photos are from Summer when she was probably, um, I would say, 3 to 4 years old.
Oh my God.
The photos that were taken, but none of them are nude. The what bothers me is there's two that I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's food or if it's a wound of some sort, if it's a body and blood or something. Like I don't know. And the thing that bothers me is Don took these off another device. Now Candace has thrown a device in a pond before, and I know that as sure as shit because I can just tell you privately offline how I know that. But with all of these things that Don has been associated with, Um, it's better to send it in and it be nothing than never send it in and
It'd be
being
something.
right,
Absolutely.
right.
Absolutely.
So yeah, there is no.
I understand, Nicolina. I understand why you would not. I totally understand why you would be questioning it, and I completely understand. But I trust Justin, so I'm gonna take his
no,
word
I
on
do
this
too.
one.
I do too.
And
Absolutely.
but the Ernie stuff, have you heard any of that, Justin?
I don't follow Ernie. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Justin, it's been a shit show
He's
for
trying to
like
put
3
himself in the
days.
Summer Wells case again. I know. He's
Yes.
all of a sudden talking about Summer Wells like nonstop again.
It's because Benny and Tiffany amped him up about a week ago, and now he is doing at least 2 lives a day as if he knows stuff about Summer. He stated that Don hit her in the head with a fucking hammer. And I'm like,
Oh my god.
how is it that you didn't say this fucking 2 years ago? And people were asking him that, and he's like, well, I was given a cease and desist order from Ronnie Lawson. And I'm like, no, bullshit.
Hey, I got to change devices. My phone's getting ready to die. I'll be right back. Can you drop a link again in a second? Okay.
Yes, I'll pin it. Ernie is such a bullshitter, dude. Like, that guy is a big nobody who wants to be somebody so bad. Another person who's just, he goes about things the completely wrong way, just like BK. I mean,
But you have to think, though, Ziggy, he was having 600 people in his chat the last 4 days.
yeah.
He
usually only has a couple hundred.
spreading misinformation about Summer, and at this point, Ziggy, I'm about to become a tragedy pimp like y'all. And I say that to be I say that to be funny. I say that to be funny. But
I don't take it personally. It's
no,
like, hey, I like
but I'm
that you're
saying that,
honest, and and as long as you are fair and treat us all
no.
the same,
I'm being
from the
facetious.
same rules.
I'm so sick of Ernie trying to act like he is a predator hunter. You know what I mean?
He's a nobody hunter. He's a I don't know. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But yeah, he's gonna be attacking me now. I'm gonna be on his, like, but I already know that me going in his chat was probably not a good idea.
You're fine. Listen, my entire community thinks you're pretty fucking cool. Nobody's gonna let Ernie fuck with you, all right?
Well, thank you. Some people are truly scared of him. I know I have people I talk to are really scared of that guy.
Why?
I guess
He's
he
a
just shows
pussy.
up because I don't know. I've talked to people.
Let me do a public service announcement. Ernie cannot hurt you. Ernie is a fugitive from justice. He has warrants in Madison County, Kentucky. He has a warrant in the state of Virginia and Suffolk County, New York. He is currently staying at his mom's house in Harlan, Kentucky. Do not be afraid of Ernest Maxwell. If Ernest Maxwell threatens you, comes to you, anything, you reach out to me, Nicolina 777, or The Stand. We will fuck him up on your behalf. This dude doesn't have a license. He doesn't have a car. He cannot reach out and touch anybody.
Right. I mean, you can't really be a
Predator hunter without a
without
car
a
or a
license.
license. Correct.
I guess he has a chauffeur that drives him around.
Nope, that's even a lie.
He said that? He goes around saying that?
He has nothing. So anybody in your chat, bush watchers, people in your chat, you have to know Ernie cannot reach out and touch you. If he fucks with you, reach out to me and I will fucking put him on blast.
Yeah.
My only job
There you
here
go.
on YouTube is exposing Ernie and Tina similarly, all right?
Are they cool again?
Yep.
Are they friends again? Weren't they like
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
That's a weird thing too. Do they have a polyamorous relationship with Ernie,
Yes.
her
Well,
husband?
so Xander and Ernie are lovers, and Ernie and Tina are lovers, so it's polyamorous.
Wow.
Absolutely.
That's what we were going to
But
get into today
Ernie
too.
Ernie at the end of the day prefers Xander over Tina the Tooth.
What happened to Ernie's calendar? Oh yeah, where's his calendar he's putting out? Like wasn't he
Well,
going?
that was
Oh my
a
god,
scam. That was a scam.
I know. Like he has. I don't know how like he gets away with it. I don't know how people still keep like.
Well,
But
he
hey,
gets away with it because of people like Team Rose that supports him, Mama T, all of these fucking idiots that have an IQ of 70 or lower that throw their money at this dude and he rips them off every time. I don't get it. I do not get it.
yeah, it's. I do remember Dawn saying something about a hammer born to disband, you guys. I do, but I can't remember the context. He
Ooh.
said things like even about summer being fish food. It's absolutely just disturbing, but wasn't
All
there
right,
a
honey,
Disney?
I'm gonna drop down. Thank you for letting me up. I'm gonna
Okay,
take
all
down
right.
the chat.
All
No,
right, we'll
listen.
talk later.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. Oh, we got we I guess Justin didn't get his thing figured out in time, but it's funny, we were going to get into polyamorous talk today about Bill, because there's rumors about that too with him and a person who's like it's a male, but he's transitioning, or he's male. I don't know if he's gonna I don't know. But him and Billy have a weird relationship, and Billy, and Billy's ex. Bring mom. Oh, where's Athena? Athena, there, she's right there. Come on, you want to say hi? Well, I've heard people. You remember that person that came on to Benny's live or call Benny had that call with somebody who was saying that, like, it's so horrible. I even hate to repeat it. That Summers, like, they had cut her on the neck and like it was a complete lie. The only thing, the thing is about those pictures, it kind of puts you when you don't have any type of, it kind of puts you in that situation puts you in an odd predicament, because if it is actually, and what I mean by perception, like some people might not view them as CP because if it doesn't have any nudity or anything, that's what I mean about perception. I don't know. But still, you don't want to put anything out that you think could possibly be suggestive as far as children. And I understand that, but like, I just hate coming out with anything without some kind of like proof or something, because like this, that's why I'm so bummed about this bill thing. I was really wanting you guys to hear this, and I think she will at some point. I mean, she really was excited, really wanting Bill to go down for hurting her mother. The only thing I could think of is maybe she fell asleep. Oh, here, Renee, I'll show you something in a second. Thank you, November Rain. Yeah, a lot of people, and I don't want to talk, and I'm not talking bad about Cher at all. There was nothing wrong with what she did, but as long as you're honest. But I just feel like it's more impactful when you hear it straight from the person. And you guys may believe me. There may be, the ones that really know me and stuff, but there's going to be people, it's going to be just forgotten and stuff, because unless we hear it directly from her, it's not going to be as impactful unless we hear it from the actual person who experienced it, because she's the one that can explain things the best. I was going to show you my little, show you guys this again. The person saying something about swaddling. Somebody, Penelope, got this off my wish list. And it's like a swaddler thing for the pup. It's so cool. I know, record another conversation. That she might end up doing that. I just thought she seemed so confident. She seems like a strong woman. You know what I mean? And she acted like, I'm not scared of Bill, F Bill, blah, blah, blah. I'm not. But then, this happens, and it kind of makes me wonder, like, is somebody threatening her or something? Or one second. This is such a cute little thing. He is absolutely vile. I'm kind of just staying on, hoping maybe I hear back from her, like, while I'm live. Oh, what are you making your cute little puppy noises? Even though you're not a puppy, but you just look like a puppy. You're such a cute little pupster. Kind of messed up. Have to do it like this. Having technical, that's not technical, wardrobe issues. 1 second. Many of you have seen this, but I just stop. You're gonna tear it, Athena. You can't go in it. You're too big. Athena gets so jealous. Okay. One second. Really light, but hold on. Do 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 do. Isn't it cute? Oh, thank you, Erin. Brandy. You crack me up. This actually, you wouldn't even have to really buy one of these. You could just I could give you the measurements of this. It's like just a very long, like, cloth, basically. Oh, he does. He'll stay in it. She would have just told me that, Barbie. Because I already knew she was like nervous about everything. I've just heard of the one because of Ernie Shell has had nothing. Little Miss Sunshine. All right. Here we go. We'll get back to business. So I asked, Fred said that Wayne Morlock is a really bad guy. And he said, yeah, Bill and him are friends. So I don't think I put this on exactly correct this time. I don't know. It works. How are the cats? Well, I just have one cat, Boo Boo, and he made an appearance for a second the other day. He's hard to catch. Hold on. Okay, sorry guys, hold on. Sorry, I had a important text message, kind of. It looks like his poor head is hanging down when it's like this. Like he just like Justin taking Athena. No. No, I thought about Oh, thank you, Peachy. You heard Wayne Morlock prefers little boys. Wow. And is that and did you hear Bill bring up Wayne a lot? I know he is floppy like a newborn baby. I don't know. I'm really disappointed. I know she's nervous and everything, but I mean, what can I do, I guess? If she doesn't want to, I honestly don't like to pressure anybody. It just seemed like she really, really, really wanted to, actually. She really seemed to. Oh, he's a child offender in California? Marcos is? Her Canon camera SD cards are. Wayne is nuts. Have you read his record? Dark Holler. Are you from the area? You have Beach Creek up on your as your picture. I was supposed to have an interview with Bill Shipley's ex-wife's daughter. She's been kind of nervous. Carolyn Arnett knows them. Oh, cool. How'd that go, Jessica? Don said Wayne was charged with R, but he has no R charges. I asked, why do you still talk to him if he did that? Oh, yeah, what'd he say? In a roundabout way? Yes, I'll leave it at that. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing you wouldn't want to come up here and talk about it then. Or Carolyn. I might just make a short one for right now because I'm just, bummed and things not working out. If you never know, though, if you guys see me come back live on this channel tonight, I'll put in the panel or in the title, you'll know, like, if she's coming on. Like impromptu, just like out of nowhere. Maybe she'll get a hold of me here in a little bit. I think she's usually up at night, so maybe later on tonight. Fingers crossed. Oh, God. Somebody sent me an email that said, read Ernie's title. Oh, God. Let's see. What's his channel name again? I seriously don't want. What is his channel name? You're such a loser. Is that what it says? Oh, Tiger Lightning. So stupid. Tiger Lightning. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I knew that was going to put a target on my back. Gosh. Why are you Remember, I never signed an NDA or got a pup off a missing kid. The ones who signed are controlled. Okay. Yeah, it does. It seems like I'm so controlled. You got me. I'm so controlled. I've talked a lot since that trip. So I don't think I'm controlled at all. I didn't feel like that stupid piece of paper meant anything. It literally wasn't even a legal doc. It did not even, it looked like something that Tim Mullins typed up. Seriously. It wasn't even professionally done. It was literally a paper that just said on it, I agree not to record anything, have any phones, blah, 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 or share anything that happens or whatever I see, blah, blah, blah. And it had like several lines at the bottom for several people, different people to sign. It wasn't like you each got a copy. No, I got 0 copies. It was not it was not legit. So I really was not worried about an NDA. All it covers is my time that I was on the hill anyways. Besides, like, it doesn't mean I can't have freaking opinion on whether they're guilty or not. Oh, I remember that, where he supposedly might have like threw somebody from a car. Yeah, control at Ziggy, right. It wasn't illegal. Isn't an NDA like it needs to be notarized and all that jazz? Nuh-uh. Shut up, nice like that. Do you like me? Yes or no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe. In order to make that NDA a legal document, people would have to sign that in front of a legal person, which should be a notary. Right, that's what I thought. At least be notarized. Hold on, I'll get you out if you want to go get those kids that you hear out there. You go get them. You go. Go for the gold. Ernie needs to calm down. He knows Nicolina's just trying to get under his skin. I don't know why he's taking out it out on me. I mean, sorry that I don't believe what he's saying. Oh, I talked to Allie. I'm going to say I talked to Allie now that she can't. Like, come on, Ernie, that's dirty. This apartment is dark with no power. What? What apartment? Scratch and sniff sticker of a pickle. Ew, what? Right. I know, he's just trying to get... it was so quiet and nice without him around there for a while. I was trying to just stay out of his way. It doesn't really matter. No, whatever. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. If I hear from her and can convince her to just come on, I don't want to pressure her. I want her to feel comfortable with it. I mean, she seemed like she really, really, really wanted to. But at the same time, I don't want... I never want to pressure somebody, or them to be uncomfortable or scared. She says that she's not scared at all, like of Billy or anybody surrounding him. It's just, I guess she's nervous. I don't know. Yeah, bye guys. Maybe I'll go live on Empress. I'm just kind of disappointing, but whatever. This is about I've had 2 other instances like this. The time that Don's call where he was like out there at Light Cemetery saying he was sitting out there, followed a red truck. It was like on a Sunday morning. It was the oddest call ever. And that time I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that didn't record. And then the last time I went to Tennessee, the talk I had with Fred about the ground, dug up ground, or the disturbed ground, supposedly, but that sucked when that didn't record too, but this really, really sucks because you guys hadn't heard from her before. You think Ernie's for summer for real? Then why does he lie about stuff then? You don't think that police are communicating with Brittany? Yeah, I'm about to get off. Are you going live, Justin? Haven't called you. Well, I hope it's true. Kelly called the jail, and supposedly he does not have an out date for next month. So I hope it stays that way. I don't know why Bill's baby mama was saying that but oh no, my internet looks like it's getting... Am I back? A possible link between Summer and Rose has been made. You should check it out. I wouldn't be surprised. Where is that happen? What are you talking about? Oh, thank you, Elf. Thank you so much. What do you mean, strangers in my house? A link between Summer and Rose. I've kind of wondered that. It's just odd for two people to go missing from a family. Right? Kelly, the police need, that's what I was trying to tell. I'm just really disappointed. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand it. It's just confusing. It's very confusing because she really wanted to come on and she was really excited. She really wanted help getting her mother's situation out there, and this is not going to be just for Summer Wells. This was going to be for Sherry as well. Like, it all seems to just tie together. So I don't know. Thanks for taking my hat off. I know, right, Mama T? I don't know why anybody would. There's no reason. I don't even listen to him. Ernie is just, he's trouble. Thank you, Today Shines. Joss is doing a live about Ernie tonight. Okay, thank God. Maybe it will distract Ernie from me. Where did Sherry die? When she went over to Bill's place, I guess I don't know. I guess that crappy trailer he's been staying on and that has no power. I guess his brother lives there too, and it's like, so another thing that she told me, that Brittany told me, is that he doesn't like shower like hardly ever because they didn't have water. I guess wherever they were staying didn't have water or something. Like, she had to take water from one of those camping bag things to wash off all the gas that he poured on her. Oh, thank you, Carla. "2024 will be your year. Keep manifesting good things. Let the knocks roll off your back." Well, thank you so much. I was half asleep the other night. What I heard you say. Yes, I thought it was section 2. Oh my gosh, I thought I solved like the biggest mystery when I figured out that second to none's, or second to no one's username. I couldn't, like, for so long I thought it was like, it looked like it was like a ticket, like a seating, you know how you get a seat like at a concert or something? I thought it was like section 2, number 1. I'm like, what the hell does this mean? That's what I've been calling her. I've been calling her section 2 this whole time. Did Billy have a legal right to have her? No, he didn't have any legal rights. Isn't that where she passed? Kelly was in that in the trailer. In Billy's trailer. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. It's like a ticket, like at a basketball game or something. You are section 2, number 1. I seriously thought that, and nobody ever corrected me. I called her that all the time. No, you're not invisible, fugitive recovery agent. Sorry. I was about to get off here, and then who passed? We're talking about Bill Shipley again and his ex-wife. We were supposed to have a interview today with Bill Shipley's ex-wife's daughter, and I don't know. She's got cold feet or something. If something changes, I end up getting maybe she'll, between now and midnight or something, maybe she'll do a one just me and her that I can record on StreamYard and then I'll like replay it later for you guys. I know, especially when you're on a phone. When you're on a phone, you have to type in every letter. Hey, Kiwi girl. Thank you, TT. I know. Maybe it is. Maybe have I done a reading on him? How about I don't, maybe a little bit. I can't remember. Maybe not. We might. We will. On blunt force trauma to her, what'd they say? It wasn't chest. It was called, and it wasn't stomach. They called it blunt force trauma to that area. Her spleen was busted, and her spleen was busted, and they were thinking, oh, it was done because of CPR. I wonder if hey Kelly, do you know if Bill has a son named Doyle, like a Doyle, like a Doyle, Doyle Shipley to the sternum? Oh, I should try animals. I should see if Bandit has any message for me. You have a message for me? Maybe Athena has a message? Yeah, her spleen. That's what I'm saying. They were saying I guess the person told Brittany, whoever it was, that they had never seen a spleen busted from CPR, but they said it is like it is a possibility, I guess, but it's really they had never seen it. Your dog is 1 today? Oh, abdomen. I was trying to think if it was abdomen. Oh, I know. I saw Justin's text. I was wondering if Kelly knew. I'm waiting to hear back from Kelly if she knows. Dry run. Yeah. I remember talk of a dry run. Just Hunter and 2 girls. Okay. What's his brother's name? What's his brother's first name? Torso. Yes, that's it. I think torso was the word they used. Blunt force trauma to the torso. I don't know. He also, the name, yeah, I don't know who Johnny Gregg is. You know what's weird about that is Don. What was Don's alias that he used to use? Wasn't it like Don had an alias too, and it was something like that. John, it was like, yeah, I did check the text. There's something that was posted in a group, in a Facebook group, early on, like right after Summer went missing. And I guess somebody was messaged. Somebody in the group, I guess, was messaged. Let me see if you can. By this guy, and says, "Don't do this about that little girl. You are not from here," and talking out of your ass. I guess that was on June 26th of 2021. I guess somebody posted that in a Summer Wells group. So it's just, that's strange. It was John something, John or Michael, John, Michael. No, the interview didn't happen. Yeah, you have to listen from, I'm really disappointed about it. I literally like cried. I was so disappointed. I'm a baby. I think it will really help us put pieces together for her to talk. But I understand being worried too. And I don't want anybody putting themselves, I want people when they come on my channel, like, or on panel, to want to. I don't want to have to beg somebody or No, I want people willing to. Yeah, she just like kind of ghosted me. It's unfortunate. All right, guys. It wasn't John Smith. It was, I'll figure it out. But he had an alias he used to use, that he used when he was arrested in Texas one time. Or a couple times he used some alias. You okay? He gets hairballs a lot. Yeah, something like that. John Wesley. There you go, John Wesley. So that's weird that Bill goes by Johnny. Haskell Cotton and Wild Bill are connected in some way. Yeah. John Wesley Miller. There you go. John Wesley Miller was the alias of Don Wells. Anyone remember that the name of Allie's father that left a message on her Facebook? Yeah, this is exactly right. He's 5'1". All he can do is reach the torso area. Yeah, but I guess they were saying that they had never, that it can damage the spleen, but I guess it was real bad. I mean, completely busted. I don't know. Backward sneeze. What's the date on that? Yeah, see, Justin just sent me a screenshot of a news article with where Sherry and Bill were arrested together, and that's another thing that she told me about the whole story, how he wouldn't admit to it being his, and so both of them got charged. So both of them got the charges because sorry. But yeah, she was telling me about that too. So she would have been able to explain that whole arrest and how that happened, because she was sitting there telling me about an incident where they were both arrested and she got charged too because he refused to take ownership of the gun, I guess, that was there, or all the stuff that was found in the vehicle. And so both of them got charged. Weird sex stuff, and she said no. I don't know if she said I don't know if she said no. I asked her personally about if he, I don't know if that's why it just kind of I asked her if he had like, yes, you're right. I did ask her something about sexual, any type of, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to have her on again. Maybe she. Yeah, my landlord is needing to come over tomorrow morning, so. Oh yeah, did Billy hang out with Frank Light? I wonder why there isn't. Is there no type of obituary for Allie yet? I don't understand. I don't get why an obituary hasn't been put out for her. I know it's on her Facebook, but that's it. Oh, so that's gross. Somebody posting weird Facebook shit about Summer. All right, guys. Yeah, I have to go. I wonder if Kelly or Sherry let her know to have heard of Chris Marcos. I guess I don't know what's going on. Anyways, I'll talk to you all later. Hopefully, I'll be back later with some better news. So, talk to you guys soon.